स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः. The manifold has come, Sri Ramakrishna is telling. The manifold has come from the one alone, the relative from the absolute. There is a state of consciousness where the many disappears and the one as well. For the many must exist as long as the one exists. Brahman is without comparison. It is impossible to explain Brahman by analogy. It is between light and darkness. It is light, but not the light that we perceive, not material light. How deep and how clear Sri Ramakrishna's expression are there. As we study more and more of the spiritual world, we try to understand. When we enter into the philosophical aspect of the Hinduism as the absolute existence and all that, we see new light. We see many things which are not perceivable by us. When we see the relative and absolute existence, the whole universe is bound by time and space relativity. Here, there, this, that, then, now, everything is relative because it's bound by time, space, and the law of cause and effect. Behind everything, there is a cause, and every cause brings a result, effect. I throw a ball, it comes back. Action and reaction are equal and opposite. This is the law, and it's bound by time and space. Time is, there is a constant change. Change registers time. If there is no change, there is no time also. When we enter into deep sleep, there is no change. So there is no time, no space. So universe is a constantly changing flux. It appears, it manifests, and again shrinks back and dissolves. It takes millions of years to go to the optimum level of expansion. Again, it takes millions of years to contract and dissolve in the absolute. And it is said that the same period of time, it spends just like we sleep and spend the same amount of time we are awake to wake up again. Like that, the whole universe goes back. Now this relative existence that appears and disappears in unchanging eternal reality, which is there is no time. Time appears with universe and disappears with space, appears with universe and disappears with the universe. When universe dissolves, there is neither space nor time. Spaceless, timeless existence, the ocean of consciousness, Chaitanya. It is conscious entity, Chaitanya. And it is Ananda Sagara. There is bliss alone, no matter. It is consciousness, Chaitanya. So the matterless, there is nothing matter that we see matter. There is no time, there is no space. in which time, space and causation bound universe appears and disappears. When the universe dissolves, we are a part of this universe. When it dissolves, we all dissolve. Our bodily existence, mind, senses, everything what is there, it is matter. Including mind, it is matter. It dissolves. We don't feel any pain or anything, just like as we sleep, we separate. That separates from our existence. Instead of our separating from mind and senses, that dissolves and disappears. And all the Chaitanic existence remain floating in the absolute existence. That is in Purana, we relate it to the Vishnu sleeping on the snake, Sheshashai, after the dissolution of the universe. This is individual consciousness together is universal consciousness. Universal consciousness remain as it is, without material bodily existence, without any matter. Consciousness is there. It is retaining its individuality for the next creation to come up. Just like I retain my individuality when I sleep, go into deep sleep, to come back again. But nothing exists, neither body nor sciences or anything when I sleep. For me, nothing exists. But in the universe, it may exist or not. For me, nothing exists. So I dissolve, but I retain to come back again. Similarly, when universal consciousness remains, and that is the sum total of all jivas consciousness. Just like this space, if 100 parts are there, parts are broken, the part space is room space only. Like that, all Chaitanyas are Vishwa Chaitanya only. So that remains floating. Now, this absolute existence, unchanging eternal reality of pure consciousness and bliss, which cannot be conceived by mind, perceived by senses, and discerned by intellect. But it can be experienced when all these instruments you are using to perceive this world become shanta and inactive. When mind subsides, when we transcend the bodily existence, when we transcend the intellectual or the prana, the energy level, then the mind I transcend, enter into Vijnanamaya Kosha. There I get the vision of God with form, Nama Rupa Guna. Then I transcend that and go to the Nirguna Nirakara, Saguna Sakara. So Sri Ramakrishna is telling about the whole universe relative and absolute existence. The manifold has come from one alone. How do manifold? So many division. Each object is an independent object as if, but it's all one. How do we explain this? Where do we experience this? One has become many and nothing exists yet other than that is in sleep, dream. In dream, one mind has become a dream world, entire dream world. All objects that we see in the universe, all situations, all circumstances, all moments, all actions, all feelings, even feelings. So many animals and insects, each moving about, the whole world is going on. One mind has become the whole universe and presenting itself. One mind has become the universe, dream world. Dream world which we actually experience in dream is mind alone. The animals are mind. The space is mind. The space, the water, the sky, the air, the forest, what all you see. Sukha, dukkha, everything. Mind has become, including your own body. It has created your body, your nature, everything in the dream world. And you identify with this, that body, dream body, and experience the pain and pleasure. When you wake up, nothing is there except one mind was there. Like that, one consciousness, one Shuddha Chaitanya of the Absolute has manifested as this universe. The manifold has come from one alone. Just like from one mind, the whole universe appears of dream world. The relative from the absolute, the dream world from mind, the relative from the absolute. There is a state of consciousness where many disappear. There is a state of consciousness when many disappear. Now, when I wake up, only one mind is there, but one mind is there, which has become universe, dream world. Dream world is manifold, multifarious universe, and multifarious, manifold. But it is one mind. But when this dissolves, there is one mind alone. But one is there, mind is there. When that also dissolves, how it will be? There is a state of consciousness where the many disappears and the one as well. The one, if one is there, many are there. If you say one cannot exist by itself. There must be two, which says it's one. So one also disappears and the manifold also disappears. What remains, remains. What remains cannot be conceived by mind. Go beyond mind, beyond intellect, beyond senses, you will see what it is. For many must exist as long as one exists. Brahman is without comparison. One and many. One is also comparison, many also is comparison. It is impossible to explain Brahman by analogy because timeless, spaceless existence cannot be conceived. It is between light and darkness. It is between light and darkness. That is conceivable. Light means what is conceivable, and darkness is what is inconceivable. It is light, but not the light that we perceive. This light, this light is physical light, material light. There is intellectual light. Ideas appear. The idea flashed in my mind, That intellect. Now, when the dark night, the light goes off. In the darkness, I come inside the house, inside the room, pitch dark, in that I take out my torch. I am able to take out my torch. With what light did you see the torch is there? Is it your intellectual? There was no physical light at all. You had kept it there. The light of the intellect is recognizing the torch I had kept there, and it is there. So the intellectual light with which we understand, physical light with which the senses, my eye sees, intellectually which mind has its own eye, intellect has its own eye to see. And this is all physical light, intellectual light, and there is light of consciousness which is making all this appear. And when you enter that light, that is the ultimate light, the light that enlightens all things. I am able to see this world because that light is there. All these are revealing themselves as existence because that light is in them. Dasya bhasa sarvam vidam vibhati. Again, when God changes, my state of mind, when he brings my mind down to the plane of relative, I perceive that he who has become all these, the creator, Maya, the living beings, and the universe. Again, when God changes my state of mind, it is in the absolute, and when God changes the mind, state of mind. When He brings my mind down to the plane of relative, just like I enter into deep sleep, when I do not go to deep sleep. I don't know how to go. I don't know how to separate from body and go. Nature takes me. Divine Mother takes me. Nature pervades the gross, subtle and causal. She takes me to the subtle, to the dream state, to the causal, where dream also is not there. Deep sleep without dream, I enter into. I cease to exist. I am as if I am in the absolute. Here ignorance is covering, there knowledge is covering. And how I wake up to waking state again, to the relative existence, how do I come? The nature brings me. I don't even know there is a waking state when I sleep. But nature brings me back. Just like that, God takes us to the super conscious state and brings back to normal state. Sri Ramakrishna is taking the himself to be an ordinary jiva experiencing, and is telling, when God changes my state, He brings me down to relative plane. I perceive that He has. And when He comes down, when you enter into dream and wake up, you see this world. You know the dream is unreal. But again next day, you enter another dream. You enter the dream state and find another dream there. Each time you enter, a new dream appears. But you are entering into dream state. Again ignorance is covering you up. But when you enter into super conscious state of samadhi, whether it is savikalpa or nirvikalpa samadhi, with form or without form samadhi, when you come back to normal state, you will not see the same dream again. You will never more see that dream which you were seeing earlier. This world of multiplicity, you will see one has become many. You see everything is divine. Good, bad, right, wrong, everything disappears. One has become. If you see divinity everywhere, divine has become this universe. Everything is divine, everything is there. The world that you are seeing of raga, dvesha, attachments and aversions, all that disappear. Forever, you see everything divine. It is like in dream state, you know every object is mind. Like that, you see every object is God. Every jiva is God. The player, I perceive that He has become all this. God, all this is divine, you see. The Creator, Maya which make what the power which makes one appear as many is Maya. The living beings and the universe, all that exists is that. Again sometimes He shows me that He has created the universe and all beings. He is the master and the universe is garden, His garden. Again sometimes He shows that He has created the universe. His creator. He has become the universe. Every object is Himself. the material, when we make something, there is a person who makes, there is an instrument which makes, and there is a material. Now I want to make a pot. To make a pot, we need clay, and then I need a wheel and a stick, and I must be there who is a maker. Three things are necessary: the maker and the made and the object with which I am going to make instrument. The maker, I am there making it, and the clay is there with which I am going to make. The instruments are there. Three entities create an object. Similarly, Brahman is the clay with which this universe has formed. The instrumental is Maya, with which has the when I make a pot, the instruments do not appear in this. I used the wheel and a stick to revolve the wheel to make a pot. They do not appear in the project. The doer also doesn't come. The clay has got transformed into Brahman has become this universe. There is a consciousness which is made this universe. The universal consciousness has made this universe. So the creator, the created universe, and the Maya, which is the instrumental cause. The instrumental cause is Maya. The material cause is Brahman. The instrumental cause is Maya. The man who makes, who is doer, is Vishva Chaitanya. He has created the universe and all living beings. He is master and universe is his garden. See here, creator, Maya, living beings. Maya is the instrument which has made. Just like white light passing through the prism becomes many colors. It is passing through the prism is Maya, which is converting one white light into many colors. He is the master and universe, and all living beings belong to him. He is the knowledge. This is the truth and knowledge. He is the master and the universe, and all living beings belong to him. That is the knowledge. And I am doer, I am guru, I am father. That is ignorance. God alone has become all this. God has created, God is maintaining. God is taking it back to the dissolution state. He is the creator, He is the sustainer, He is the detractor. The Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara is He Himself. And when man says, I am Guru, I am teaching, I am doing, oh, this is ignorance. He is the doer, He is the master of this universe. He is universe, He has become the universe. All this is jnana. This is my house, this is my family, this is my wealth. All these are my relatives, is also ignorance. I, mine, and for me. These three belongs to the ego, and all the three are ignorance, depicts ignorance, not knowledge. Balram's father. How much of knowledge Sri Ramakrishna is pouring continuously, non-stop. The various aspects of God. Today morning I was thinking and telling when you are meditating on Sri Ramakrishna, it's all right. He is support of my life, my path, my goal, everything. and I cling to Him for everything. He is my Ishtadevata. He is the culmination of my existence in which I am going to merge myself. This is my attitude. I meditate on Him with His form and know that He is the Absolute who has appeared in this form. Now, various aspects of God, we have to, apart from taking Him as my Ishtadevata, we have to see Him in various aspects as the universe. Now Sri Ramakrishna told you, see, He has become universe. He is the creator also. He is pervading it and giving existence to it. Now He is Vishwarupa. If the universe itself is God, Sri Ramakrishna has become the universe. Sri Ramakrishna is the absolute existence. And it is He who has manifested as universe. It is He who is governing it. It is He who is pervading it. It is He who is appearing there as Maya to make that one appear as this multifarious universe. In various aspects, every day, in a new awareness like Sri Ramakrishna, Tumi Ananta, Tamar Bhav Ananta. You are infinite of your feelings and understandings. So that you too must could do like that. Now you meditated on Sri Ramakrishna with form Nama Rupa. Next moment, He has become the universe for you. Another day, His absolute existence in which the universe appear and disappear. He is the Antaryamani, indweller in all. He is in me also. In various aspects, we have to, just like Ramakrishna is contemplating on various aspects, we too have to do. Balram's father, that is true, sir. Master, as long as you do not feel that God is Master, you must come back to the world. You must be born again and again. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.